Hello, here is Elizabeth Holman, your mind expert coach and founder of Ubuntu Healing and Talking Stick Circles. Now, the Ubuntu Healing and Talking Stick Circles has been created or will be launched from next year, 2020 January, to offer space to people who are experiencing emotional pains. These are people that would like to start the journey. They've now gone through years of pain told on their shoulders, and they just feel it's about time that I start to address this pain and start the journey of healing. Now, these are the people that the Ubuntu and Healing and Talking Six Circles is in four different spectrums when you come in to be part of it. And you normally are going to come in when you are in the tunnel where it is all dark. There is nothing but pain, and you are not seeing hope of ever recovering. Your life is not the way you are in a space where you don't want to be, but you wish to be in a space, in a different space. So this is when you are going to come in and want to join the Ubuntu Healing and Talking Stick Circles. The reason why I've chosen the tunnel is because the tunnel is when you walk the journey, you start to see the ray of light, and that is what is important. And the ray of light is supposed to be a process, not an event. So the journey of healing is a process that you are going to be going through step by step. Now, who are the people who are going to be already in such circles or wanting to join such circles are the ones that need are the ones that are needing to start their journey, but also people who are already in the healing process, that have already started the healing process. They may not have finished, they may be right at the beginning, in the middle, it does not matter, but these people are in that process, what I'm calling the healing process. Or the third type of people are going to be those that have healed. These are mostly the people who are going to be hosting such healing circles, which are going to be nearer to your communities. The reason why I needed this to work like this is because I needed to have some sort of sustainability or a continuity, that not the ones that I am hosting are the ones that are going to be the healing circles, but other people that I have trained can also be Ubuntu. He can also host Ubuntu healing circles, in the sense that you don't have to travel those distances, but that it's at your doorstep, which I think it is very, very important that we find multipliers of such people who are willing to, to, after they have recovered the journey, that they are there to support the other people. They're there to share how did they reach to this point that they are now hosting um, such circles themselves. Now, how does it work? Basically, what I wanted was a system or a process that is familiar, that we're familiar with. Because what you're familiar with, you don't need to go out and learn. That was very important. What you're familiar with, you are taking and applying and using it. And all the other elements that you need is much more easier for you to apply than when you are trying to learn a system that is not yours. So our system, or the African system, is talking is therapy. So that was very important to me. I wanted something that when I use, it is something that people are familiar with. Talking has always been part and parcel of our culture. We always believed that talking was therapy. If I was able to talk, you're going to listen to when you people are talking in with amongst your friends, or we're talking about our friends, you're going to listen to, oh, thank God I was able to talk to you. At least now I can be able to find a solution to this problem. So that is why I decided to use talking as a tool, as going back and picking up those indigenous knowledge that we have. But I needed to find us a methodology in which how are we going to be talking in a circle, particularly if we are all strangers. How am I going to be able to share my pain in front of other people? So I needed to come up with some sort of a different type of tool to complement with our African indigenous, and I came across a wonderful tool that is used actually by the Aborigines. Now, the Aborigines have the talking stick circle, and basically what happens, the stick is going to be in the center of our room, and the person who wants to talk is going to take the stick, and that is symbolic and sacred, that the person who is talking talks for as long as they want, and there is nobody who is allowed to interrupt. We're not allowed to give our opinion of whether that person's pain is legitimate or not, whether we are experts or not. This is not allowed in the talking circle, because the talking circle, or the talking stick, enables you or gives you the power to be able to just talk about your pain, your healing, how you're seeing things. When you want to get advice, there is space also that's allocated in the healing circle where that is going to take place. uh it could be in the break, or it could be that you want to have a one-on-one with somebody that would like, also you offer yourself as, has somebody experiences, you also pave, it is up to you to pave the way to, can somebody share. But the essence of the healing and talking circles is the listening and the silence. That is what is important. The advice and the support is another element of how it works in the healing circle. The way forward is, you have gone through all these phases, and now you are discovering, I may need more help than just the talking circles. I think I'm a case of going to look for therapy. I need a psychiatric help. This is where we are breaking the ceiling of the taboo on the mental health. We want to make mental health look as normal as possible. We want to give mental health a chance, because if only people can be able to let me find the right one. If people are able to have control of their mental stability, there is so much progress, there's so much development, and there is so much enjoyment in that, because everything is happening less pain, right? So here is where, if you acknowledge that I need help, you are going to listen to somebody that may be in here that will tell you, my journey actually started by the fact that I acknowledged that I needed help. I acknowledged that I was having a burn down. I acknowledged that I needed psychiatric help. That maybe this journey will have to be taken with a dosage of some medications to stabilize things around me or within me, to be able for me to start the healing process. So this is where the way forward is very important, is where encouragement to taking therapy, to seeking professional help is important. But not only that, this is where we are again going to come in and offer things like conscious breathing, uh, knowing your body, finding and rediscovering your red flags, because each and every one of us are born with some red flags. It is just in our life, in terms of our life and the stress and the living, particularly in the diaspora, that really pushes all that aside, because other things have always been important. So this is where we're going to learn to look out for our internal red flags and to respect them, and to serve those red flags by taking time out, maybe in form of spirituality, in form of meditation, or in form of just mindfulness, and also creativity. Maybe after doing all this, you're going to discover, and now I'd like to fill the emptiness with something. And this emptiness could be in the form of creativity. You rediscover that you could do a lot of artistic things with your hands, or you can go out and maybe get a pet. It's different. This is a place where I'm also going to be watching out for all those workshops that may be available that can be able to help you rediscover yourself. Or we are going to be offering such workshops in cooperation with our other partners, where you can rediscover yourself, and find a source of feeling that emptiness, with doing something that is rewarding, something that you're getting back. You feel like you're getting something back. So the Ubuntu Healing and Talking Stick Circles meeting locations are always going to be, first of all, broken down into 4 groups. Now, these four groups is going to be the mixed group where we're going to be talking about, the healings that we all share together. It could be, something that is, something that is found in the youth, in the adults, and women, men, whatever. So that is where it's going to be the mixed groups. Then we have the women's lounge. The women's lounge are going to be where women are going to be starting their healing journey with women related or gender related issues. And the same applied to the men's cave. Men also hurt, men also feel pain, men also carry a lot of burden, and here is where they also will going to have the chance with people like them, like-minded people like themselves are going to be able to share as well their journey. The youth, I do not want to neglect this group because this is our future, and if they are starting off with burdens on their shoulders that they're not able to talk to because maybe they just don't fit in on the carpet or on the curtains, but they find themselves in immense pains, this is the place where they're going to be meeting. I must also say that here I'm going to start with the age of 16, technically because the law will not allow that we start such groups with people under the age of 16. So it's going to be youth with the age of 16 with an adult that is going to be accompanying, that is always going to be coordinated with myself. Then I have also the online sessions which are going to be taking place via Zoom, not Skype, Zoom, because each and every member that is going to be coming there, which is also another element that I neglected to inform you, is that these are online sessions. These are meeting places, safe havens, where I'm going to always make sure that only the people that need to be in these groups are the ones that are here. So the same thing, that is why I've chosen Zoom, because here I can issue specific codes to specific people who are then going to be entering the room so that all the other people can be rest assured that I don't have any people who have other ill intentions coming in and making a menace of what people have already, started. For me, the starting of the healing journey or coming to these Ubuntu events or circles is one of the biggest steps that anybody can take in the journey of healing. That one big step. Some people may just think, oh, it's just a walk in the park. It is not. I know what healing takes. Healing is a huge, huge, big step that somebody is going to take and say, now I want to go and talk about it. So that is why it is also very important for me that this is a safe place. Now, there is a Facebook group. Facebook group basically is going to be an informal group where we're just going to be sharing. For those who want to feel they want to share personal, they can share. But there where you're going to get advice, you're going to get tips, books to read. We're going to have sessions, online sessions with maybe experts that are going to come in and just give us some heads up on activities or on strategies that one can use that can really complement their healing journeys. Now, most of these things are in cost, in terms of cost. I cannot be able to say this is how much it is going to cost. So that is why all healing and talking circles are going to be free of charge, but self-financing in the sense that I'd want that people are organizing themselves in such a way that there is going to be food, each one can contribute or cook and bring whatever the dishes that they want, and it will be eaten there. Drinks should be available, coordinated in the sense that we don't have 20 people and we have 20 same dishes and 20 same drinks. So that is just to make sure that there is the variety and a lot is being taken care of. Now, the other major part of this healing circle is going to be the retreats. The retreats are not going to be free of charge. These are going to be charged because we're going to be going to different locations. Our first retreat is going to be in March, and we're going off to Genf in Switzerland. And this is where I want people to learn how to stop the clock, to stop that race in taking time for being mindful for themselves. This is where you want to consciously take time off to learn to relearn to relax, learn how to physically, mentally, and spiritually relax, to learn to acquire some of those skills on how to later on apply that in your daily routine, that you say, okay, once a week I'm going to be taking this time off from what I'd learned at the retreats. So this is where it is going to be important that when you come to such events, it is going to be accompanied obviously with a team of experts that is going to be taking care of the different aspects of how to heal, and how to learn how to take a break, and how to learn how to consciously, breathe in, breathe out, how to fill in your mental and spirituality emptiness, how all this is going to be taking place at the retreats. Now, how to contact me? You can get in touch with me via telephone. Just a quick information. I am not always available on the phone. You will call me. You don't have a hidden number. I will always call you back. If you want, you can always send me an SMS. Give me a heads up on what you need, what what you want me to call you, or the reason why you are calling, or just when I see the number, I will definitely call you back. You can reach me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Mind Expert Coach, and also in Instagram. I have also a website where, again, you're going to find more details on how to reach me. That is hollomanelizabeth.com. And to join the Facebook group, you just search on Facebook, if you're already on Facebook, Ubuntu Healing and Talking Circles. So the journey of healing is a huge step. If you have listened to this video right up to here, then make that next step and get in touch to be part of the healing circle, to be part of making 2020 a different year for you, with less burden on your shoulder, less invisible pains, and start your journey of being how to be happy, how to relax, and how to start enjoying yourself, improve your careers, your relationship with your partners, with your children, with your family. So thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside.